Hi, crafty friends. Happy Friday. So what you are seeing there is my September host code and the address to my Stampin' Up! Shopping site. So please use that code at checkout for any order under $150. There's a place to put it when you check out. Okay? You can also find it on the landing page there when you go to shop with me. All right, I have a really fun and easy fun fold card that I'm using today, and I'm going to use this Cutest Halloween bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch. Now, don't get scared off if you don't like Halloween, because you can use this card design to make whatever kind of card that you like. So if Halloween isn't your thing, just look past Halloween and think in terms of what stamps or what theme you would use on it. But I am using that. I may use something from this set, Clever Cats. It just depends. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use something, but I might use something from that. I am also using papers. There you can see all my scrappy scraps from the Cute Halloween Designer Series papers, and it really is cute. It's just got so many cute designs. I love those polka dots and that pink one, the fun stripes, and then there are really cool patterns on the back side. I don't want to spill them all out of here, but I wanted to show you the backs. They're mostly black and white or gray tones there. Again, cute polka dots. There's some just distressed looking black with some with candy, big stripes. And then that one says boo all over it. Okay, so I'll be using some of that. And then I am also going to use, I think the bigger of the second size down of these dies here. Now these dies, see how cool these big label dies are? This is actually from the Hippo and Friends die set. Let me bring this up on my iPad so I can respond if people say anything. Hi, Sue. Thanks for being out there watching. Be sure to say hi when you come on. All right. So yeah, Hippo and Friends is where these fun dies are, and these are double stitched as well as this one, and they all have these aren't stitched, but they have double cuts. So it cuts on the piece that you cut out, and it also leaves stitch lines or whatever on the negative piece that you leave behind. So you can use either or. And then I may use, I'm not sure yet, I may use this fun black and white gingham ribbon. So, and it's just called black and white. So, and it makes really nice bows. It's just got a nice texture to it. Nice weight, whatever. Okay. So I've got all my parts and pieces. And let's get going. So you're going to start with a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. Okay, and you can make this card be portrait, which is how I'm going to make mine, or you can make it be landscape. So it's your choice, but it's not, I guess you could make this also be a card that opens, so keep that in mind. You do have choices. You can make it be a card that also opens and has something fun on the front. I'm not going to do the open part, but you could. Easy enough. All right, so I'm going to set that aside, and then we've got a layer here that is 4 by 5 1/4. So a 1/4 of an inch smaller. And let's just start with that. I've also got a couple of strips here that I've cut. Now this is optional, but it just adds to the fun of your card because I'm going to be using like 3 different patterned papers, okay? So I'm going to use the fun stripe, so basically what I would consider the back side of this paper. And these are cut at 3/4 of an inch by 4. And I have cut mine just a tad bit longer so that I can make sure that I go side to side, and then I'll just trim off the excess. I kind of like to do it like that, and then you don't have to worry if you're gonna, you know, be short a little bit. So I'm just gonna get some adhesive on these strips. I hope you guys are having a great start to the upcoming weekend. All right, so let's see here. I was looking to see about matching these up because with it being stripes, you know, that is, who cares? Nobody's going to notice it, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it this way so that I've got the pattern matching. And I will just, I'm putting it all the way to the edge of the paper on the side and across the bottom. And then let me get my little garbage bin here. I've got that little bit there. Is there shadows on here? I feel like there's, I'm not seeing it so much on my iPad, so it's just the way the light's shining on my phone maybe. I'm just going to snip that off. And we'll do the same. Okay, so there's the same. We'll do the same down here. I hope you guys are taking advantage of Celebration. And if you are new and don't know what Celebration is, it used to only happen one time a year, but now we're having it twice a year. So right now we're right in the middle of it. But when you spend $50 or $100, you get to take a free pick out of the Celebration brochure, and there's lots of really awesome things to choose from for your free gift. Okay, so there's that. Now I want to go ahead and stamp this. This is going to be the inside of the card. So let me just bring these back in and decide. Ooh, I think I'm going to do the Have a Fabulous Halloween. I think I'm going to do that one. Of course, I didn't pull the right block size out, so let me just grab a block. Here we go. Now, what color? Okay, these are my papers. I'm just trying to decide. Ooh, I'm going to do the purple. So let me bring in Highland Heather. Have a fabulous Halloween. Ooh, I went a little crazy. I'm scared that I'm going to pick up the edges. I think I pushed too hard into my ink pad. And since I've already added those strips, I don't want to, I can't just flip it over and use the other side. So let me do that again and try not pushing so hard. Cute. Okay. I really love that Highland Heather color. I think it's so pretty. All right, so there we have that. And what next? It needs some other little things in here. I'm gonna do the bats. That's what I did on my I made one Halloween one as a sample, and I did the bats and I liked them. Yep. Okay, let me get my black. Friday nights, Ken and I do date night. And since COVID, mostly our date night consists of going somewhere, getting some food, and then we go sit and eat it in the car. Yeah. But hey, better than nothing, right? Usually we'll drive down to the jetty, but a lot of times lately the fog has come in and so you can't see a thing. That's cute. And so I don't know where we'll sit. I think we're going to go to Chowder Bowl tonight. I think they have the best chowder here. That's just my opinion. But I do like their chowder. And I'm hungry for chowder, so. And when you get it from there, it's hot. I like my food to be hot. Not like, you know, you get something and then you go drive to wherever you're going to take it when you get food to go. And then it's not hot, but theirs stays hot. So I like that about theirs, the way they package up their stuff. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with that. And so that part we can set aside. And let's do some more stamping. So I want to do the little ghost, and I want to do the cat and the pumpkin. So let me pull the ghost. Hi, Seal. And I'm going to get Smoky Slate. And I'm going to try this. I'm just going to roll. Maybe I need a smaller block. Well, I'll try it. I'm going to try to roll just the edges into the ink. Best I can. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Because ghosts are white, you just want to give it a little bit of shadowing. Nope, I'm not happy with that because it got that wonky line. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my finger daughter. And what color am I using? Smoky Slate. Okay, I got the right one. And I'm just going to go around the edge with that. Maybe I should make sure that I got the ink off from the first time because I don't want to have that goofy line on there. Okay. Ooh, it's bouncing my phone. I'll hold it up so that it won't do that. Okay, let's see how that turned out. And where do... Okay, so... yeah, it really needs to be over here on this side of my paper. Okay, perfect! I like how that turned out. So let me clean that off and get the outline stamp, because this is a two-step stamping set. And the black again. Of course, you don't have to put the outline around it if you don't want to. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, oh well. It'll be fine. It'll work. It will be fine when I punch it out. Okay. Can you all hear my phone ringing? I'm sure it's not anybody I want to talk to. It's probably somebody calling about my extended car warranty. Okay, so now then I need a face. That one's super cute, but I think I'll save that one for the pumpkin, and I'll go ahead and use this one. I think he is meant for the little ghost. There we go. Oh, I should just leave my cleaning thing open here, but I just don't have enough room to do that, or I would. Okay, now then, next, let me look at my punch. Okay, so I see how the pumpkin goes. Let's do the pumpkin next. And I will just go ahead and bring both pieces of the pumpkin out and load it onto a block here. And the face. There we go. Alrighty, so the pumpkin is going to go like that. And I'm going to use pumpkin pie to stamp it with. Yeah, the extended car warranties, you'd think they would stop with that by now, wouldn't you? I mean, people must fall for it. That's all I can say. They must fall for it. All right, I've got the outline. See if I can do a better job with the pumpkin than I did with the ghost. It's hard when you can't see right over the top of what you're doing. Wow, okay. Sometimes I surprise myself. That turned out pretty darn good. Oh, I still need the black. I got so excited I just put my black away. Let me put a face on the pumpkin. Oh, we'll turn him like that. Cute. All right, and next, well, I can get rid of those. Next, I'm going to do the cat, and I'm excited about the cat because I haven't stamped him yet. Get his cute little kitty cat face. Where's the outline? Here it is. All right, now then, how to go about stamping the cat, because, well, we'll do a gray cat. That is what we'll do, like a darker gray. So I'll do basic gray. That should work. And the cat is like that, upside. I'm looking at my punch just so that, so if I put my paper in this way, then, okay, it needs to go like that. Oop, I need to, do you see how that's kind of modeled like that? Mottled. Okay, so I haven't used that stamp yet. I like to just put it down and twist it a little bit. And then I feel like the next time I ink it, and probably it won't work, but usually then the next time I ink it, it doesn't get quite as mottled, it doesn't seem like. We'll try it. Okay, cute. All right, now black. Stuck my thumb in it. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't stick a finger or a thumb in the ink. Okay, now let me turn this around so I can get his face. Kitty, kitty. Oh, good. I'm glad that you like the Halloween set seal. There's a lot of people that don't like Halloween, and that's all fine and good, because like I said, please look at the card not just as a Halloween card, because you can make it into whatever kind of card if you don't like Halloween. Okay, let's get these stamps off the blocks. And then we can move on to the next step. Wonder what that cute little dot right there is for, you guys. Cheeks? You think it's for cheeks? That pumpkin would be cute with some cheeks. I think the cat would be cute with cheeks too. Let's see what happens. I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. I don't know if that's what it's for, but ha! I'm giving the cat some cheeks. Too cute. I don't want to give the, well, I don't know. Maybe they all need cheeks. Oh. That is too cute. I think what I will do for the ghost, what did I do with my little piece of paper? I just won't make his cheeks as bright. Cute. Okay. That did not enter my mind. I didn't realize that there was a cheek stamp in that set. But I should have known since it's called Cutest Halloween. Okay. That was fun. All right. Oh, I see something else I missed. So there's insides to the cat's ears. You could probably make little devil horns with those. All right, so I made him have pink ears inside. I don't know what color they're supposed to be, but I think cat's ears are usually pink inside. Okay, that was fun. Oh, there's a leaf. See, I'm finding more and more things that I didn't think about. That leaf is so cute. We need to do the leaf. All right, come here, little leaf. It's so tiny. Well, the leaf, the punch doesn't cut out the leaf. It's so tiny. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Now, if I was doing a pumpkin patch and not a jack-o'-lantern, I would go ahead and put leaves on the pumpkins. But since he's a jack-o'-lantern, I don't think he needs a leaf, because I don't want to cut out that tiny little leaf. All right, let's get these punched out. So I'm going to start with the ghosty. Cute. And I think I'll do the cat next. And then the pumpkin. Oh, I don't have it turned quite right for the pumpkin. Let me trim off this paper. I've got to get a marker out though so that I can color the stem, because that will bug me. It's not, stems aren't white. But me saying that reminds me, we got the cutest outdoor decoration at Fred Meyer. It's big, like made out of like clay pot stuff, you know, the heavy outdoor. It's 2 pumpkins on one, a smaller one on top of the bigger one, and you could get orange or you could get white, and I got the white because I just loved the white, and they are so cute. What did I run over? Oh. All right, I am going to color the stem brown. And now I've got this pretty piece of black sparkly paper, the black glitter paper that is found in the Holiday Mini. And you get 2 sheets in the package. So it's not something that I would buy to use for big projects or a lot of them. It's more fun to use it as an accent because you don't get much of it. But I'm going to run this through my machine real quick. And believe you me, I do not throw away this scrap because I can punch little things out of it or die cut little things out of it, use a strip of it as a border. Anyway, if there's, you know, any significant size to those things at all, I save them. So that will go back into the package. And I think now we can start getting this card put together. So let me bring everything back in. So now I have 2 more pieces of black here, and I'm going to set the base aside so I don't mess anything up. And so I have the bigger piece cut at 3.5 by 4, and on the 4-inch side you're going to score it in 1/2 of an inch. So then what you end up with is a 3.5-inch square. Okay, and again, this will be on my card. This will be the left panel. And then I have another one cut at 3 by 3.5. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to score on that extra 1/2 inch so that we end up with a 3-inch square. So we've got a 3.5-inch square once the piece is folded over, and a 3-inch square. And then I've got my patterned pieces. This one, the bigger piece, is cut at 3 1/4 inch square, and the smaller piece is cut at 2 3/4 inch square, so a 1/4 of an inch smaller. And you can do it however you want. You can even make these pieces smaller so more of the cardstock shows if you want it. You could cut die cut shapes if you don't want them square. So since I have the stripes going vertical back here, I'm going to make these stripes go horizontal because I like to be goofy like that. All right, so let me get adhesive on these. And then this is just going to go on here. And I like to fold it over so that I've got my square. It just makes it easier to line up your top layer here. All right, but I am going to bring in my bone folder and give these a burnish here to make the fold a little more crisp. All right, now then, I like to bring my silicone mat in when I am putting adhesive on smaller areas. So make sure you keep your adhesive only in that 1/2 inch area there. You don't want it to be onto the flat part, or your card isn't going to open right. So I'm going to do the left one first, so the bigger one first. And here's my inside piece, and I just like to turn it sideways so that I can gauge the margins there and get it lined up where you want it, and then just push the back on. So there's that one. And we will do the same with this one. Now, I've made this card before, and what I talked about in my first video, and I will share with you here, is you can put these flaps however you want them. This did not have to be in the middle. I could have put it up a little bit, put this one down a little bit, so that they're a little bit wonky towards each other, which would be super cute. You can make this flap longer. I mean, I would make it still that width and make it longer so that it comes further over here. It's your card, you know, adjust as you see fit. This is just basically a suggestion because this card has options. You can do however you want and customize however you want. So there we go. There is that on the back, and there are the flaps. And let me just set that aside and get adhesive on the back of this. And I kind of like to put a little bit extra over where the cardstock folds over, just to give it a little added strength there. Oopsie. There we go. And there's that. Now remember, I said you could make this into a card that opens if you want. So think about that. If I would have put that on a regular card base that opens, you would have this part on the front and then the card would still open to the inside. You know, that would be fun and cool too. So, all right, so here we have this part so far. Now then, let me get some glue. And I'm just going to glue this one. And I'm just trying to make sure that the lines on the flat sides are running parallel with the edges of the square. I love that sparkly paper. Okay, now then, let's see how we want these. I just want to put all three of them on there somehow. Okay, I think I'll go with that. That's cute. All right, now then, I'm trying to decide how I want to attach, because some things don't like to stick to the glitter. Usually what sticks best to the glitter paper are glue dots. Now, the glue dots changed for some reason of how they were rolled on here. I think it might have been a mix-up, a mess-up. And somehow they're on the paper strips instead of on this part that pulls out instead of the roll part. So I chose to have this come out of the side of the box, which is not usually what I do, but it seems to work a little bit better. And it's just, I don't think them being on the paper this way is as easy to get them stuck to the back of your things. It's easier to just take the glue dot off and put it on. For me anyway. I don't know. I'll be glad when this roll is over because I think it was a screw up. I just think that they I can try seeing if I can pick it off that paper. See, it doesn't, I don't know, you guys, it just, there we go. All right. So there is that. I think it's easier to just try to pick them off of there. They stick really well though, that's for sure. Okay. Now, I could have put dimensionals on there, but I still would have put these glue dots on the top of the dimensionals because they are what sticks the best to the glitter paper. There we go. Now then, tear that strip off there. Let me bring in my ribbon here and see if I want to put a bow on this. I think I just want a tiny little bow. I think that would be cute. So I'm not going to do my little finger bow because I want it to be little. Let me start over. Okay, I think we've got it. I hate to touch them with my fingernails because they are so sticky and they stick. And when I get done with this, I will show you the other two cards that I made yesterday using this card design. There we go. Have a fabulous Halloween. And if you wanted to put something there, you could. You know, you've got lots of places you can put stuff. You could put stuff on there, on both of those places if you wanted. Cute card, I think. Okay. So here is the other. Thanks, Seal. Thanks, Sue. Here is the other one I did using the pumpkin from the Clever Cats set. And I put that hat on him. And I did some candy corn in there too, and the bats. He put a smile on my face because he had such a smile on his face. And then here is the non-Halloween one that I did with the Sweet Treats set. I just love this set. I love all the things in it. I love the pie, the caramel apple, the plum pudding, the cupcake, the sugar cookie. It's so cute. Okay, so I did the pie. Oh, and let me show you. See the little stand I have the pie on? So what I did, can you see what I did? I took this and I stamped it, and I just cut the pedestal part off. See? So make sure you look at your stamps in a different way. So that could also be like a bowl. You could even take it up and cut it off right there. So you can use this in lots of different ways. You can cut the pedestal off of that and use that as a little shelf or whatever. Or you could cut the bottom of that off and just use it that high as a pedestal. Lots of options. So I colored up the pie, and since I used the peach papers, Sweet as a Peach papers, I decided to make this a peach pie. So I used my Calypso Coral little marker to color the filling that you can see peeking out there. And I also used one of the paper doilies. I'm not sure if they're still in the catalog this time back there, but if they aren't and you have them in your stash, I had them in my stash. They're just the little vellum doilies. And then inside, any way you slice it, I'm thankful for you. And that is also from the stamp set. So I thought that turned out kind of sweet. So there is the overlapping fun fold. Lots of choices with that card design. Like I said, you can turn it the other way too. And you might have to adjust the size of your flaps, but you could definitely turn it the other way. So thank you so much for joining me. I did a fun little haul video I did it live this morning on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, you can go check out that haul video. Tomorrow will be another episode of Saturday Morning Makes that I will upload to my YouTube channel as well. I've done that one live once, but I don't typically do those live. But I will upload it sometime tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.